This is a big moment for us.
Several months ago, Bobby and I started having a different conversation.
This is a big moment for us.
And honestly, for the people we're about to serve.
Between the two of us, we have over 50 years of combined experience serving people, helping them build, grow, and step into things they didn't know were possible for them.
And along the way, we lived something that Jim Rohn taught us early on. Help enough people get what they want, and you'll get what you want.
We did that, and it worked.
Hundreds of millions of dollars in results, huge teams, some as large as 30,000 people, multi-seven figures in commissions and earnings.
But that's not actually why we're here today.
We're here because we just made a decision that we believe is going to be one of the best decisions of our lives.
We're launching into a chapter we are calling Our Real Estate Legacy. And we're not doing it quietly.
Several months ago, Bobby and I started having a different conversation.
A bigger one.
We started asking questions about our legacy. Not what are we building now, but what is this actually for? What are we leaving behind? What do we want our kids to inherit? Not just the values and the memories, but something real. A foundation they can build on themselves and pass down.
And we kept coming back to the same answer.
Real estate.
We've always believed real estate is the most powerful tool for investment and legacy. It's the biggest purchase most people ever make, and we've watched it change families. We know what it does when someone approaches it with confidence and clarity, not just transactions alone, but an actual strategy with people they trust. And here's something else that mattered in this decision. Everything we've ever built, we've built with leverage in mind. How do we build something that grows beyond just our personal effort and keeps growing? Recurring income, equity that compounds, systems that multiply your effort. That question has shaped every decision we've ever made.
And we have always believed that real estate is the most powerful leverage vehicle there is. You acquire assets, those assets appreciate. That can generate income. And unlike a lot of things, those assets keep building wealth whether you're working that day or not. But we kept putting this conversation off because we were so focused on what we were already building. We just kept saying, someday.
Until we decided no more someday. The time is now.
We mapped out a real plan to use real estate to build the portfolio, the legacy that we've always talked about. And we decided we weren't going to do it quietly.
We felt called to bring other people into this journey.
Because buying or selling a home is the biggest financial decision most people will ever make. And who you have in your corner for that decision, it matters a lot. Having people who have actually built things, who've served people for decades, that changes the experience entirely.
Most people get sold a transaction, not invited into legacy.
We can't wait to fill that gap for hundreds of families.
I want to be real with you for a second. We're starting something new. After 25 years of building in other industries, we're stepping into something completely new. And we're doing it at 50 plus years old. Now, some people hear that and think that's crazy.
We think it's a huge advantage for us and for the people we serve. There are things that you have at 50 that you just don't have at 30. You know what works and what doesn't. You've already made the most expensive mistakes. You know how to build teams and lead people through hard things. And you know what earning trust at scale actually takes.
We're not starting from zero. We are starting from everything we've ever learned.
Our vision and the truth that drives everything we're doing. We're building a 20-year real estate career
in 5 years. That's not hype.
That's our plan. And it's backed by over 50 combined years of knowing how to execute.
And we are all in.
And for the next 20 minutes or so, we're gonna walk you through all of it. Who we are, why we made this decision, what we're building, and who this is for.
Whether you've been following us for years or just found us, or you're an agent or a broker who wants to know what's possible, stay with us. This one is worth your time.
Before we get into what we're building, we want you to know who we are.
Not the resume version.
The real version.
So, this is my wife, Michelle, and I want to take a second and brag on her because she genuinely won't do it herself. This woman has spent 25 plus years pouring into people, not because it was her job, but because it's literally who she is. She is one of the most gifted leaders that I've ever seen. She sees things in people, potential that they can't even see in themselves yet, and she figures out how to pull it out of them. I've watched her do it thousands of times, and it never gets old.
And this is my husband, Bobby. He's the best leader I've ever known, the most steady, most grounded person, and I wouldn't want to build a legacy with anyone else. He's the one who keeps us focused when I'm already 10 steps ahead. His gifts, talents, his steadiness, and the way he leads, his compassion and character, those are all the reasons why I fell in love with him. But also, it's exactly what this next chapter calls for. He's my mentor and my business partner. And honestly, I think he was made for this next chapter more than anything that we've done before.
We do this together, all of it, every part of it. We're a team in every sense of the word. And here's something that matters for understanding why real estate makes sense for us specifically. Before all the organizations we built together, I spent years as a subcontractor. I know what goes into building something from the ground up, literally. And I owned a mortgage company. I've watched what home ownership does for families up close. The financing, the process, the life change that happens when someone gets those keys. I've seen it over and over.
So when people ask us, why real estate? For Bobby, it's almost like coming home. It's where a lot of this was always headed. And there's something you should know about us. We're people of faith. That's not a talking point and it's not marketing. That's the foundation of everything we've ever built.
We believe the work we do is bigger than us or the transaction. We believe we were put here to serve people. And every business we've ever built has been built around that.
We're parents, we're grandparents, and legacy, what we're actually leaving behind for our kids and our grandkids, that conversation is very real to us right now.
Which is exactly what led us to this moment.
Let us tell you a little bit about where we've been. It matters and it'll help you understand where we're going.
Here's what the last 26 years together actually looked like. Michelle and I have owned traditional businesses and built sales organizations across the globe. We're talking real teams approaching 30,000 and more people, not followers, not a mailing list, people we personally worked with, trained, and developed. And the results that came from that, hundreds of millions of dollars in sales, multi-seven figures in commissions and earnings.
And I am really proud of that. I am. But honestly, that's not the number that keeps me up at night. You know what I think about? The single mom who came to one of our events, who had never made any real money in her life, who told us that she feared never having stability, never getting to buy a home of her own. And after locking arms with us, the mentorship, the training, she went on to completely change the trajectory of her family's financial future. That's what I care about.
That's always been the focus, serving people. What we built wasn't just an organization that produced a lot of sales. We focused on developing leaders. That was always our real advantage.
We built a community. We taught people how to take action, how to lead, how to accomplish more than they ever thought possible, how to build something that actually scaled and gave them leverage.
We built real systems and we made every mistake along the way to figure out what actually worked. And here's something that has driven every decision we've ever made. Like we said, we have always built with leverage in mind. Not just working hard, building things that produce results long after the initial effort. Recurring income, earnings that compound, systems that multiply your effort. That question, how do we build this so it keeps working and outlives us? That conversation shaped everything, and it's exactly the lens we brought to real estate.
And here's what people may not realize. The skills that helped us build businesses and lead tens of thousands of people are the exact same skills that build a thriving real estate business. Serving people, solving problems, building culture, and attracting the right people, helping them get what they want.
We've been doing that for 25 years.
And now we get to do it again in real estate. I want to take a moment and speak directly to buyers and sellers, because no matter when you're watching this, whether the market is up or down or somewhere in between, I know there are really only 3 questions that matter to you. The first one, is this even the right time? The second one, can I actually get a great deal? Can this make financial sense? And the third one, can I get through this process without it becoming the most stressful thing I've ever done?
Those questions have never changed. They're timeless. Every single buyer and seller we've ever talked to has some version of all 3. And here's what I want you to know. The answer to all 3 of them starts with who you have in your corner.
Because the right time is not a date on the calendar. It's based on your specific situation, your goals, and your timeline. And the answer is different for every single person.
A great deal isn't just about the price. It's about strategy, preparation, and knowing how to negotiate from a position of strength. We know how to do that.
As for the stress, well, we'll be honest with you. There are parts of the process that are just hard, but hard is very different from chaotic. And chaotic is almost always the result of being underprepared or underrepresented.
When you work with us, you've got two people who have navigated complicated things for a very long time, and we walk through every step of this with you. You will always know where you are and what comes next.
The biggest financial decision of your life deserves that kind of attention. We'd love to start that conversation. The link is right below this video. And if you're a real estate agent or a broker watching this part is for you.
Stay right here because this is important. I want to ask you something. Do you remember why you got into real estate? Like what the picture was when you first started?
For most people, it was something like freedom, the ability to control your own schedule, your own income, your own future. You wanted to build something real, help people, and you wanted to actually feel good and have a life along the way. I want you to imagine what your business looks like when all of that is actually true. You wake up, you're excited, not anxious. Your marketing is working, your systems are running. You're spending your time doing the parts of this job that you actually love, connecting with people, serving clients, and building relationships.
The paperwork isn't eating you alive. You're not reinventing the wheel every single time. And you have people in your corner who have built things before, who can actually help you think through big decisions.
You're closing transactions, and you feel good about every single one of them because your clients trust you. They refer their friends, and they keep coming back. Your reputation is building because everything you do is excellent.
And along the way, you have attracted others to come join you because it's all working like a well-oiled machine.
Here's the part that changes everything.
You are beginning to earn on transactions that you didn't touch. Those agents you attracted to a brokerage you love, you get to earn on those transactions.
And at the end of the year, you're not just looking at commissions, you're looking at revenue sharing, stock in the company, an equity position you actually earned, something that keeps building whether you closed a deal that week or not.
That's not a fantasy, that's a model, and we have it. Here's what I know from 25 years of building organizations. The most frustrated people in any industry are the talented ones because they can see the gap between what they're capable of and what the system allows them to do. If you are talented and frustrated right now, this is actually really good news because talent plus the right environment, that combination is unstoppable.
We built with that principle for 25 years. We took people who had been spinning their wheels in the wrong environment, put them in something that fit who they actually were. And the results they got genuinely surprised them.
We are doing that in real estate. We chose real brokerage specifically because of what their model allows. Not just for us, but for every agent we bring alongside us. The most advanced technology available, a model that allows us to do what we have always done, build leverage, training, support, and a team culture you can't wait to show up for, and a compensation model that builds wealth, not just income.
Revenue sharing, stock, equity, those aren't just bonuses, those are leverage. We know what that kind of model does for people over time. We've watched it happen up close, and now we get to bring that into our real estate career.
Picture your business 5 years from now. You're not grinding solo, you have a real team around you. Your systems are dialed in, your clients love you, your income is predictable, and there is an equity position you've been quietly building that is going to fund your retirement, and it is a willable income.
That business exists, and that path is clearer than you think. We're building a 20-year real estate career in 5 years, and we're specifically looking for the agents and brokers who want that too, who want to go fast, who want to build something real, and who want real estate to be fun again.
If that's you, let's talk.
The link is below. Book a call, send us a message.
Let's have the real conversation about what your business could actually look like. As we finish up, we want to come back to something. We've spent more than 25 years watching what happens when people are given the right vehicle, the right team, and the right belief in themselves.
They do things they never imagined they could do. That's what we're carrying into this. Decades of success and evidence that when you build the right culture and put the right people in the right environment, extraordinary things happen.
We want that for everyone we work with, for our clients, for our agents, for the families in this community, and for our own.
We believe we were called to this. This is bigger than just business for us. We've got a 5-year vision, multiple properties, a robust portfolio,
a global team known for excellence and integrity.
Every day, every transaction, every conversation, we are working toward that.
This is not an announcement video.
This is an invitation to buy or sell with people who genuinely care about your families, an invitation to build a career with people who can help you reach goals, an invitation to be part of something that could change everything for you. I'm Michelle.
And I'm Bobby, and we are just getting started.
Whether you've been looking to buy or sell,
or looking to build a career worth being proud of,
the next step is simple.
the link is below. Let's have the real conversation.
Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Come back because there's so much more coming. We'll see you in the next one.